What's it like working with all those legends?
Well, it was a little crazy. I used to idolize them when I was growing up, and I mean, one time I walked into my dressing room and Mick Jagger and John Lennon were there, and so I went from starstruck to realizing, well, you know, they're a little, you know.
Yeah.
So,
All is not as it seems.
yeah, right. So.
You were involved in kind of the Woodstock of California, right?
Right. I should show you this.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Oh, wow.
California
1978.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I got this jacket from the producers of Cal Jam 2. There was 350,000 people there and 250,000 paid. Largest paid ticket event in history.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you get to show your shoes. Can you get a little shot of the shoes? And those were
are
actually
awesome.
yours.
I wore these at Cal Jam 2.
I cannot believe it. I
Aren't
cannot
those things
believe it.
coming back now?
Yeah, I think
I hope not.
These are not coming back.
No,
Wow,
I know.
that's a lot of work.
These.
That's a
Gonna
lot
get
of
calls about these.
But you know, in those days, though, I have to admit, I think it was like kind of fun because we didn't have the all the cell phones, we didn't have the iPods, we didn't have the cable TV, we didn't have the microwaves, we didn't have all that stuff. We just kind of just had fun, and well, people like you were like smoking a lot of weed, but other than that, well,
That's our next segment.
That's our next segment.
Don't start there. We're talking about fun things.
Yeah, by the way, the other bands that I was in was we on my way. The Tokens, the Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Favorite song.
That's a real lion there.
Oh, the Lion
What other
Sleeps Tonight.
songs? Share some more.
Some people got into a lot of trouble in those days.
Well, yeah, grass was the least of the problems.
The
I mean,
least of it.
LSD,
LSD.
and cocaine later in the 70s.
Right.
I mean, good friend of mine, the drummer in one of my bands, got shot and killed in a drug deal. And I've had a lot of bad drug experiences, lost my first marriage due to him.
Really?
Yeah, it was really bad.
Were you tripping and doing the LSD and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah. Well, I lived in San Francisco during the Haight-Ashbury days.
Oh, my gosh.
And so,
of course.
yeah, I mean, it's just like, you know, coming out of the 50s, you know, the big words were like party and toys. You know, these were like the peaks of life. But a big mistake of my generation was that they looked at sex and drugs as toys.
Right.
And that was a big mistake.
Good news is the story doesn't end here. We're going to hear more about that as well, aren't we?
Yep.
Well, the 70s was a fun time. As we mentioned, there was a dark side as well. And when we come back, we're going to talk about the addictions, drug, alcohol, and breaking free. And you're going to play us to break, right?
Play us out,
All right.
Dennis. Woo! I love Dennis.
Dennis has a wonderful message, a great gift musically, but a
Yes.
wonderful message
Yeah.
of freedom and redemption.
Get out. Take your hand away. Oh, that's hysterical. Oh. Here she
They wouldn't
is.
let me wear the love beads with that gown, but I had them back in the dressing room. What?
What was it? Was that 1973?
73.
1920.
Before most of you were born.
1973. Look at how gorgeous. Look at our Miss Terry. Oh,
well,
you
see,
are
I
a
saved
vision.
that hair. I've had it in my closet all these years. I just kind of brushed it out a little. Addiction Free Forever by Dennis Marcellino. Find out more about it on our website. If you know somebody who's struggling, what a wonderful opportunity to get free indeed. Thanks
I
for
see your
joining
crown
us.
over there.
Yeah, I think so too. It's yellow.
Judge Joe Brown here. Good morning, San Diego.
Our next guest knows about the world of drugs and rock and roll as well. Dennis Marcellino. He spent part of his life in Sly and the Family Stone. And the other band that you were in?
We on my way.
Exactly.
The Tokens.
The Tokens. That was the band that did that song. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
You too.
Good to see you alive.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, listen, the
That's
60s
true.
was a tough time. We lost Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin,
Right.
Jim Morrison. The list goes on.
Right.
And you were in that era.
Right.
How the heck did you break out of it?
Well, I was lucky. I have to say
Yeah.
I was lucky. But I just finally came to the realization that it wasn't working. I mean, we had this idea that life was supposed to be a continuous party, you know, and it doesn't work. The body won't go along with that.
No, it won't. But that is the life. And here's your book, Addiction Free Forever. And you now have been free of this for 25 years. And I
Right.
think that deserves a lot of applause. It really does. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, seriously. Here you are with the band. Now,
Yeah.
look at this.